am so eager to step into these enormous shoes that my dear, dear friend Connie has passed on to me. And secondly, I want to speak to the volunteers and the council leadership that are with us today. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to share a special message to all the girls out there and how your role is so important for us in shaping the future of Girl Scouts. But before I do that, I do want to recognize and celebrate and honor the work that has been done by my predecessor and the national leadership team. I want to share a little bit of my history. As I said before, it's really important for me that you kind of get a little glimpse into my soul in terms of what motivates me. So let me first start by saying that I'm really especially proud and excited to be the movement's first Native American Indian National Board president. I think you know Native Americans have a deep, deep respect for history and tradition. And yet, as history confirms, we also served as guides and scouts to help other people chart their course. So like Girl Scouts, we treasure the past while exploring the future. And I too am a Girl Scout, and I have 2 daughters that are Girl Scouts and a husband who's man enough to be a scout. But I grew up in a very challenging environment. When I was younger, my family was on welfare, and I didn't always have the confidence that I thought others seemed to have. I have an identical twin. Yes, I'm the good twin. But I remember when we first joined Girl Scouts, we were the only 2 Native girls in the troop. But I also remember that my troop leader, as a Brownie, made me feel that I and every girl that was in her charge were special, that we mattered, and that we had power. One of my earliest memories of Girl Scouting was when I was a Brownie, and we participated in the St. Patrick's Day parade in Chicago. So those from Chicago know that even though it's St. Patrick's Day, it could be below 0, which it was. And everyone was freezing, but I was so warm inside, bundled up and dressed in my cardboard shamrocks that we made. And I was in the front row with my twin sister. And our troop leader told us that the city wanted to see us, that everyone loved Girl Scouts. We were going to be on television. We were so excited. But that sense of pride I remember from that day was amazing and still remains with me. And also that gift of inclusion and empowerment has always remained with me. Throughout my professional career, I have been focused on how I can build a diverse talent pipeline and create opportunities, and most importantly, advocate for women and girls. This passion is at the core of who I am. And I viewed my role on the board with Girl Scouts and in the past to be no different. You see, leadership to me is not about the power to tell people what to do. Leadership has always been about having impact and being able to influence others to achieve and to succeed. It's important to me to help other women and girls to succeed and to lead in life. Again, it's my passion. It's my purpose. It's something that I am conscious of in all I do. How I work, how I engage, how I operate, how I share, how I teach. I understand what it takes. I understand a strong work ethic. I'm also smart enough to know that I don't have all the answers. I'm brave enough to accept challenges and risks and not to fear failure. And I'm humble enough to know that I should embrace other ideas and to admit when I'm wrong. These abilities really have helped me, and it's what I try to share with other women and girls. So what you can expect from me is that I am direct while having a very positive capacity-building orientation. I'm competitive and passionate about everything to do with women and girls in leadership. Just as my own life has been so influenced by the role of the courageous Girl Scout leaders being national president is so special because it means that I have the ability to give back to this movement in so many ways, a movement that has meant so much to me. So for that, I am truly, truly grateful. As I said, I want to shift the focus to the adults in the room and the volunteers and the council leadership. And while I speak to all of you, I would like a delegation of girls that I spoke with yesterday, if you could quietly join me in sitting in the front here, at the front center stage. If you could just do that and grab a seat, that would be terrific. So you can all come on down very quietly and respectfully. I'd appreciate that. Here they come. So, to the adults out there, it's because of volunteer leaders, it's because of you that I am standing here today. Each and every one of you is a true leader. And I mean all of you. You can all sit down here, girls, that would be terrific. Thanks. You're all amazing, all of you. You're part of an amazing team that makes a difference. And I know we hear a lot about there is no I in team, but I'm going to propose that there is an I in leadership. But that I is inspiration. That inspiration is what defines us. And for that, I honor each and every one of you for the inspiration that you provide our girls and the leaders of tomorrow. Now, as a movement, we've been through a lot together, but we are better because of all the great work that has been done by all of you. I truly believe that this is our moment, that we are on the precipice of some major change in this country. In my role within KPMG, I have the opportunity to spend time with a lot of boards and executive committees, not just in this country, but around the world. And the one thing that I can tell you with certainty is that it is clear that they get it. And they want to invest more today than ever before in diversity and in girls, and that means our girls. Pretty powerful. They recognize the power that women and girls have and the potential that they represent. And we will capitalize on this. Although none of us can predict the future, no one can, there is one thing I can guarantee, and that is as we look ahead in the next 3 years and beyond, there will be new challenges. New challenges on the horizon, including the growing competition of just time for our girls and their parents and our volunteers. But each of these challenges will represent an enormous opportunity to improve how we do things, how we raise money, how we grow an inclusive membership, and how we best serve our girls. And we will do this together. I am confident that our focus on partnership and collaboration that we've been talking about these last few days, that through that we can and we will become a stronger and more unified movement. A movement that will make an even more significant impact on girls and to add to that already rich, rich history that we have. So collaboration is the key. And I intend to lead by example. I travel a lot. I'm on a plane almost every week, actually. But I travel a lot around the country in my role at KPMG. And I've already started working with Nadine to see, looking at my schedule, what cities I'm in and where I can touch down and spend time with leadership, volunteers, councils, and girls. So I'm looking forward to that. And to help with fundraising. We had a discussion about that the other day. The other thing that you'll be very happy to hear is that the incoming board has asked how much more can they be engaged. They want to do that. So you can expect them to also connect with you more in the field. I heard some applause. Okay? So you can expect to see them out in the field as well, working together. And again, helping with you with fundraising, but really getting your input. So our future is going to take a new energy, a new optimism, a renewed commitment to the ideals we have for Girl Scouts. And above all, it's going to take an ability to move boldly into the future with confidence and determination, embracing new ideas, new technologies, and new solutions while always being true and mindful to the core principles of who we are and what makes Girl Scouts the best leadership experience in the world for girls. I know that our speed of change, growth, and development must match the speed of the girl. We must remember that she knows best. We are, in fact, girl-led. So what do we know? We know there is no movement in the world that can do for girls what we can do. And although competition looms on the horizon, we know that only Girl Scouts can provide unparalleled opportunities for girls to realize their full potential. We know that only Girl Scouts has the experience and that rich history and the talent out there to advocate on behalf of girls. We know that only Girl Scouts can provide unique outdoor experiences to girls that build character, teaching new skills while tailoring it to the modern environment. I thought we had a fabulous conversation on the outdoor experience. Building on the success of the past and continuing our legacy into the future will mean really expanding and enhancing what we do and just putting that 21st century polish on it. So what does that mean? It means continuing to find ways to make the volunteer experience easier, faster, and better, so that committed volunteers are easier to recruit and can deliver the Girl Scout experience in a way that resonates with today's girls and fits into their very busy lives. It means continuing that fabulous outdoor discussion we had. It means exploring innovative ways to connect with girls and Girl Scouts through modern fields of STEM and financial literacy. It means bringing more inclusive focus on serving more girls from more places and reaching out to girls and adults who may not have a Girl Scout history in their past. Initiatives like I Can't Wait To, that campaign is really helping us to make a difference. It also means having the courage to ask our donors to give generously to Girl Scouts. It's a business proposition. And we know that when we underwrite the future of our girls, we're underwriting the future of the world. So let us reaffirm our commitment to raising $1 billion for our girls, and ensuing we recruit all of society to help us to get her there. And now, as our girls have so efficiently and quietly made their way to the front, I want to turn my attention to all the girls. Let me first say, you all are incredibly amazing. I have met so many wonderful, wonderful girls. I could spend 20 minutes naming them. Lindsay Jackson, Sarah, Michelle, I mean, just phenomenal girls. This is all about you. And those girls who are part of Girl Scouts, but not here in Salt Lake City, and it's about all the girls that have yet to experience what Girl Scouting is all about. As you heard me say earlier, I'm very passionate about girls. I was once where you are sitting, and I was wondering about the future. I was dealing with some real challenges, and I was questioning whether I was smart enough. Was I courageous enough? I wondered what my life was going to be like. It was Girl Scouts that helped me, deep down inside, know that I could lead. I wanted to win. I knew I was worth it, that I mattered, I was special, and I shouldn't settle for anything but being my personal best. It was Girl Scouts that made me see the possibilities that were out there. It taught me so many things, as I said, that I mattered, and that I could lead, and really not to fear making mistakes or failing, and that I had power as a girl. Now, I want all of you to do something special in a few minutes, but I really I want to make sure it's clear that I was just like you. And I want you to know that you can do anything, absolutely anything that you want to do. You need to believe that. All you need to do is set your mind to it. Each and every one of you are leaders, and each and every one of you has the power to change the world for the better. Power, and that is a powerful tool. So, I'd like us, to get our message out there. So we're going to start today by taking the first ever Girl Scout Convention selfie. Okay, I don't want to fall over. All ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right? Scream! Thank you, girls. Thank you. That was awesome. That was awesome. So what I want all of you girls to do is to retweet, Instagram, and Facebook this shot with hashtag Girl Scouts, hashtag Girls Matter, and hashtag Girl Power. You've been very active. I've seen on Twitter every time that I tune in when I'm here, so this is going to be great. We are going to take the movement to the next level, and you girls are all at the center of that. Thank you, girls. So what are the things that I want everyone here to leave with when we leave Salt Lake City? First, we are an amazing organization like no other. Second, we are amazing and talented individuals as adults and as girls. Third, we have power, so let's use it. Let's collaborate more, be curious, and explore possibilities to grow. Fourth, we need to continue to value inclusion for all girls and work harder to build our future pipeline. Fifth, we have to look boldly into the future and create opportunities. The world needs us now more than ever. You know, our theme this week of Discover, Connect, Take Action speaks to me in terms of exploring possibilities, greater collaboration, and the power to make a difference. A new century calls for a renewed commitment to the Girl Scout promise and the promise of Girl Scouts. And together, to work to build a stronger and more responsive and courageous Girl Scout movement. One that moves at the speed of girls and transforms and unleashes the leadership potential of girls everywhere. We must respect the honor and past of Girl Scouts while we embrace the future. Tomorrow will soon be yesterday, so let's embrace the future and create amazing opportunities for girls, tomorrow's leaders. I want everyone here to take the energy that you have and experienced here and keep that flame alive every day until we're back together again at convention. What power we have here. I love Girl Scouts. I love this movement. And I love this opportunity to serve you. Thank you.